I've had the privilege of working with some of the top athletes in the world. And I'm going to be real with you. For a long time, I was so driven by just performance and helping people performing better. I'm here today to tell you performance is important. But something more important than that is understanding why you do what you do. We spend so much of our time and energy on what we should do better and different. It's more about be. It's about your why. Your why is your energy. Your why is the fuel that's driving everything. It is massive. So I want to ask you, I really want to ask you in this video just to slow down, just listen to me. You know, this is one of the things that I learned. You know, a why is not something out there to discover. A why is inside of you. But we're so busy, we just run from the one thing to the next. What we need to do is slow down and listen. The why is inside of you. You know, let me tell you a little bit more about a why. I'll share with you a couple of my whys, and I'm going to share with you a couple of tools. Well, first, understanding characteristics of a why, and maybe a couple of other tools that could help you as you go through the process yourself. You know, one of my whys is really to give back to Africa. You know, I'm from South Africa, been here for 14 years, you know, so I'm a real African American. But I really want to give back to Africa. You know, my whole business is changing around that. My whole brand is starting to be built around this. Everything is built around really go and make a difference in Africa. And I'm going through a process of developing a leadership academy and different things in Africa. But this is one of my whys. You know, another why I have is really to help leaders, and that's why I do this work, to live more from a centered and creative place instead of a reactive place. That's why I do this work. You know, here's a couple important things about a why. The first thing is a why is extremely powerful. A why will take you to a level you never thought is possible. You will do things you never thought you will do. You will just go that extra level. The second thing about a why is it's never about the head. It's not intellectual. It's about the heart. There's an emotional connection. You know, goals are intellectual mostly. What I'm talking about is not goals. I'm talking about a why. It's connected to your heart. And the third piece, and I want you to listen to this, a why is never about you. A why is always about something so much bigger than yourself. It's about somebody else. Now, this is a long process, but to help you identifying some of your whys, here are three things to look at. The first thing is emotional experiences. Go back in your past and become aware of presently. What are things that happened? You have a strong emotion. Something happened. Or maybe you feel really upset about something. You have a strong emotion about it. Become aware of that. Write some of those down. Secondly, answer this question: what matters to me? Thirdly, look at your passions and your skills and your abilities. What are the things you're really good with? What I found is if you go on a journey on these three areas, I actually have three circles. You know, in the convergence of the three circles, I find it's sometimes easy to find your why. But sometimes you'll just go through one of those and you'll find your why. One of the things I really want to mention, I want to leave you with this, is it's a process. This is not a silver bullet. But if you're going to invest in this time to slow down and write things down and really listen, things will start to come up. It will connect with you. And as it becomes clearer, you're going to feel that emotional connection. So just take some time and go through this journey. I know you're going to be glad you did it.